Hello everyone, welcome to Eclipse Mystical Work. It's your girl Saffron with a new message. This is to inspire our people, melanated people. And when I say that, it's not to exclude other people. We're all one. We're all one human family, but we have to talk about the things that has affected melanated people worldwide. You understand? We have to make spaces for us to heal, to come as a community. So this right here is to talk about the elevation of our community and how we could heal and unite and show love and appreciation for each other and help our brothers and sisters. Okay? So this is what it is. It's about time what was I getting before? Black kings, black queens. You are the weaver, the creator of your reality. This is something they wanted you to forget. Remember who you are. You have the ability to change your reality. You just have to step fully into your divinity and remember who you are. Know thyself. Okay, if you don't know where you're coming from, you don't know where you're going. So if you don't know your own ancestry, or you demonize everything your own people do, because, you have to decolonize your mind. You have to first go back to your roots. This is the root of who you are. So you're not out here easily manipulated and easily misled. This is why so many people are misled, because we don't know ourselves. And when you start knowing yourself and know who you are, you step fully in your true power. You take back your power that way. You're not out here being misled. Okay? So this is how we start to step fully in our power, when we go back to the roots, our roots and our traditions, which is voodoo, okay, which is obia, hoodoo, okay, that is our tradition. That's our ancestral power. Our ancestors are we. You are your ancestors, and your ancestors is you. So this is why we honor our ancestors. This is why we stay close and connected to our ancestors. Okay? If you are new to this channel, welcome. Welcome. I want to send love, light, peace, and healing your way. If you're a melanated being, I want to send love, light, peace, healing your way. I have a prophecy, okay? I see our people building better businesses and reaching higher heights. I see our people being unified. I see our people appreciating and respecting one another instead of looking down on one another with a crab in a bucket mentality. A lot of times people have a crab in a bucket mentality because we're too busy competing to gain a spot the white man told you to compete over. You understand? You shouldn't have to compete. You shouldn't have to tear down just to have a spot in a society that was never built for you in the first place. This is why we have to unify as a people, and we have to heal, and we have to talk about the things that psychological affect us. Psychological warfare is a war against your mind, conquer and divide you. Okay, to have you worship something outside of you, to have you degrade our woman, to have you look down on each other. That's psychological warfare. Okay, to have you demonize or look down on your own roots, your own tradition. When hoodoo is the way of the ancestors and has been protecting our people for centuries, for eon, before anyone came in with a white Jesus and tell you it's wrong to follow your own tradition. Your tradition, hoodoo, is a part of who you are. Don't let no propaganda and no one outside of yourself tell you otherwise. It's to conquer and divide you. So decolonize your mind. This is where we're going to decode and we're going to break down the bullshit lies and the stories that has been spoon-fed to our people for too long. We're going to break those chains and we're going to liberate our people today. This is what I'm here for. To pour into my people, Big Mama energy. To pour into my people. To show my people love. Because you deserve the best. Okay? It's also about having faith. Having faith in yourself. Having faith in our community. Don't look at what's going on, the crime rating right now. We are going through a time of transition where all the darkness had to come to the surface to be healed. All the stuff that you see going on right now because of the Saturnian ruling. Okay? Where things, in order to create planetary shifts and shift into higher frequency, the things within, the suppressed feelings, the darkness in the world has to come to the surface. So this is why it's a lot. So have faith in your community, in yourself, knowing that this too shall pass. Whatever we're going through, it will pass. I see our people doing well. But we have to heal, and we have to talk about the things that affected us and affected our ancestors and affect us today. All right? In this oppressive system. But first, we have to decolonize your mind. First, you have to remember who you are as a god, as a goddess. Which is to always go back to your roots. By going back to your roots, this is how you will start to awaken your own self. Once you awaken your bloodline, you will awaken yourself. And you will start knowing the truth of who you are. This is why they had to demonize our practices. And behind closed doors, they use our practices in their secret societies. But I'm not going to dive into that today. Okay? The Christianity was only a tool used as a control, as a way to control your mind, to conquer and divide you. And it worked for a long time. And you don't see nobody going to church more than black people. We go to church all the time. And it's not our true religion. Okay? So this is me pouring into my people. This is me telling you what it is. That we need to start healing as a collective group, and we need to start coming together. We need to start coming together and showing one another love and appreciation and talking about the things, forming communities within our community. Talking about the things that has affected us. So we can liberate ourselves, liberate our people, and not look down on another person, another melanated person, you understand? Not fight against, not compete for a spot that was never built for us. We have to create our own place on this earth. We have to do it for ourselves. And not expect anybody else to do it for us. Because this system was not made for us. So we have to create our own system within the system. You understand? Which is, one of them is to support black businesses. It's to not look down or tear down a black man or a black woman. You understand? This is how you decolonize your mind and take back your power. It's to show respect and love to one another. This is how we heal from these things that has been passed on from generation to generation. It's what you call psychological warfare. Okay? We have to look at these patterns and we have to break them from now. We have to break them. Okay, this card symbolizes pour into one another. Pour into your black brother. Pour into your black sister. We are one. Okay? We have been spoon-fed lies and bullshit stories for a long time. Because they know who you are. They know your power. This is why they fear you. They fear to come in. When they say they come in a cry, they're talking about you. Stepping into your power. Stepping into your divinity. You understand? They fear you coming. Awakening to who you truly are. You are the new wave of Christ consciousness. Okay? When I talk about Christ consciousness, I mean unity, love, compassion, divine frequency, divine energy. This is another reason why they separate you. They wanted you separated. Understand? So the more you're separated, the more they could conquer the people, the more they could control. So when we have unity, understand, it makes you more powerful as a community. It makes you way more powerful. When you show each other love and respect instead of competing with each other. They like when you compete. They like when you tear down on one another. They like when you out here living thug life, hustling for their dollar. Alright? They like that shit. They like when our communities have a bunch of drugs and stuff. And when you degrade your own woman. They like when black men get incarcerated. Okay? So let's do less of what they like. Alright? Let's be more unified. Let's show love and appreciation to one another. This is how we fight this psychological warfare, which is to do the opposite of what they want you to do. Alright? Which is to show each other more respect, create communities where we could heal and talk about the things that has affected us and our ancestors. And that's the message I have for you today. Thank you again for watching my channel, my video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, guys, have a blessed day.